Only the Brave stars Josh Brolin,
Jeff Bridges,
Miles Teller, Jeff Bridges, Taylor Kitsch, Jennifer Connelly, and among others. And this is based on the true story that happened of the Granite Mountain Hotshots that took place in 2013 about the brave men who served, the brave firefighters who served to basically,
put out
wildfires and prevent all the odds from happening from all the dangerous fires that happen.
Yeah.
And this film deals with basically it's an ensemble piece that deals with the firefighters in general as a team who come together to try to push the odds with each other and also work together as family. And
they also are considered only trainees, so they're kind of not getting paid. So they try to work their way to hotshots so they can become like federal certified. So you get that, which I didn't think they were going to do because from the trailers I thought it was just going to be like firefighting and stuff. But
yeah.
And being like like they come together and they build their own like hotshot group.
Yeah.
And hotshots are guys who pretty much travel around countries when there's major fires and wildfires and stuff. These ain't your structural firemen that just put out with their hose. This is guys who actually go in and they do techniques to stop the spread of wildfires.
Yeah. And then we also have the film also deals with basically their own two characters in general have like their own storyline. You have Jeff Bridges' character, Josh Brolin's character, who's like the leader of the team, and he's dealing with his wife. He's dealing with his family life with his wife, played by Jennifer Connelly, and he's also trying to put together the best that he can for the team and everything to try to make sure things go well and train them to become the best. And then you also have the storyline involving Miles Teller, where he's basically a screw-up who...
He's meth
addict who basically got his girlfriend knocked up, and he basically is struggling trying to do things and everything like that. And so to try to regain himself because he screws up so much, he wants to join the fire team to provide more for his daughter and everything. And also prove to himself how well he can do with others.
And he went to prison.
Jail for like 3 days.
It's actually supposedly longer because when the timeline jumps, it's like it jumps from her being only 4 months pregnant to already had the baby. So you're to say that whenever he did that crack stuff, when he was smoking meth, he went to rob that damn car, and then that's when he went to jail. Well, he didn't go to prison; he just served a long-term jail sentence. But then he gets out and he wants to change his life and stuff. So
yeah,
he joins Josh Brolin's team.
Yeah. And then we also, get some other characters that are involved too with Josh Brolin's team, such as Taylor Kitsch, and that other guy from 13 Hours, James Badgedale.
Yeah.
And so I can honestly say, from the previews, I was kind of looking forward to this movie because I do like these whole I like survival type of serving your basically going brave men type stories, brave people's courage type stories, because movies like Everest and that other one that's coming out too called Thank You for Your Service and things like that. It's just I like these kind of stories because it shows how much the men at odds put themselves on the line to try to risk everything and put out
and not only that we serve. I kind of find this kind of original because we don't see wildfire movies.
Well, we have, but not in a long time. No. The last ones I can think of that were really popular were movies like Backdraft.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one or Ladder 49.
Yeah, I think I've seen Ladder 49, but can't really remember it. The other one I didn't see.
Yeah, but I mean, I've never seen them, but this one I was, I'd love to check those out too.
And everybody that probably. Majority of people have heard it on the news. This is actually the true story of that group in 2013. The tragic story of what happened with those hotshot guys. It happened in Arizona. It was on world news. I remember it was the biggest story back in the day. So
yeah, we won't go into detail about it, but yeah, this is all about that story. And I gotta tell you, I think this movie really, really surprised me. I actually found it very emotional. It was.
Oh man, this movie is emotional film. Oh god, the emotions were so strong in this film. Not only that, everybody's performance was fantastic.
Absolutely.
Oh my god,
everyone
brings the comedy blend in well whenever they're picking on each other. Because that's what when you go in the military, firefighting, going to the police force, that's what they do. They pick on rookies and have fun, and they just talk shit and stuff. So
yeah. and I got to get him more of my pros. Like I love all the performances, like you're saying, especially Josh Brolin and Miles Teller. And you know what? I've come to really enjoy Miles Teller in some things. Like I know there's been some movies I haven't really been the biggest fan of with him, but I still like him. I like him alright as an actor. And I think this one he really does shine in this because he's playing a guy who's really trying to redeem himself and trying to do good.
And they did pretty good at making him look like a meth addict at the beginning.
Yeah.
His eye of dark circles. But Miles Teller, I have never seen Whiplash, which I heard he was great in.
I did.
Yeah. But I seen the other one, Dog, that war with the...
What was
War Dogs.
War Dogs, yeah.
And I loved that. Was a pretty damn good movie. That surprised me. I had a blast with that. But then he's got the Thank You for Your Service, which also came out this week, but we are going to probably review it next weekend.
Yeah.
So he's doing pretty good. He's making a lot of great films. He's in a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, and also enjoyed Josh Brolin in the film too because he really puts a lot of integrity with doing the best.
I even liked him and Jeff Bridges. I liked everybody.
Yeah,
Taylor
the
Kitsch.
one that really surprised me was Taylor Kitsch because remember how we were talking about American Assassin, how this is a guy who's really kind of hit and miss depending on like how the script is. And this one, he really shines here a lot because the way that he's playing a guy who at first he comes across as kind of a dick. Yeah. But then as the rest of the film goes on, you really he becomes a three-dimensional character.
Yeah, he ends up being like he starts understanding Miles Teller's character because he kind of gave him shit at first. But he played it really good. And I even like Jeff Bridges. He was funny as hell.
Oh yeah, Jeff Bridges is always great.
Yeah, he's always great.
But the one that was also really surprising, which I think that I don't know if it'll get nominated, but I think that she really puts a lot of her A game in this is Jennifer Connelly. Like I feel like if they're going for Oscars in this type of movie, she probably could I could really see her probably get nominated for supporting actress because she really brings so much emotion and so much everything to this role.
Yeah, I got into the story of watching him go from low budgety trainee firefighting guys to top of the line hotshots.
Yeah, I love that. In a way, the way it's structured, it kind of feels like a military type movie because you know them having to do all like the exercises and obstacles and stuff and putting out the fires. It really kind of has like a feeling kind of like, well, I'm not trying to make comparisons, but the way it's structured, kind of like Jarhead.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And I gotta say, for 90% of the fire, it looked cool. There was like a little bit of CGI problem, but the majority of it, I love the woods. And then they kind of do kind of like a thing where Josh Brolin sees that weird dream. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to symbolize
something.
And which is cool. Yeah. And then you also have like the other things too, especially when you have like the film actually takes its time a lot of its characters where it's trying to really get you the emotion of them working together as a team, which I really enjoy because these are men who put their life on the line in trying to prevent these fires, and and they want to be the best because at the beginning of the film it deals with Josh Brolin who basically gets intervened by those other guys that are trying to go after it, and they screw things up.
Yeah, they screw things up. Yeah.
So the rest of the film
it has your ups and downs too, like your triumphants and then fails. Yeah. So that's pretty good. But man, overall, like if I had anything to complain about, I mean, not really. There was a little bit of CGI. Fire would be one, and then two, there's this part where the girl crashes, and the next thing the next scene, the editing, she's like got like a scratch. I'm like, she flipped that damn thing like 12 times. Yeah, like I'd think you'd be like broken bones and shit.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is kind of where I get to a little minor cons I have too. I will say as well, like at the beginning of the film, I did kind of feel like they may have jumped the timeline kind of jumped a little bit at the beginning, but they later fixed that because at first when you're kind of seeing things like go by, like months or days go by, it doesn't really indicate that until they actually show it. Yeah. When they get into later in the film, they fix that by actually putting like text on the screen.
Yeah, that one where it jumped like 5 years or 5 months.
5 months or something.
I was like, damn it.
That was pretty quick. Yeah. But anyway, that was just a minor con.
And it does fuck it up a little bit if you think about it because she was 4 months pregnant and then the scene is where she's giving birth. Yeah. It's like, damn, she's giving like a damn premature baby or something.
Yeah. Well, another thing too is is while I still was while I was really getting into the story and everything, there were a couple times where I felt like the pacing was a little slow, but not too much. It's just like minor areas.
Yeah, I had the same feeling.
But at the same time,
but it topped it off.
It did.
And God, that was emotion.
Yes, it was. Yeah. And I will say that overall, this is probably one of the best films I've probably seen all year. Well, if it probably makes my top 10, or probably like my number 9 or 10 possibly.
It could be in my top 10. We'll see.
Yeah. But anyway, I will definitely say this is definitely worth checking out.
Highly recommend.
And we also give our respects to all the brave men and women who served all the brave men who were in the firefighting team and their families. Yep. So with that, I'm going to give the film a 9 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Yep.
Fair enough. Well, for those of you who have also seen Only the Brave, what did you think about it? Feel free to comment below, and if you like what you see here, you can feel free to like and subscribe, and also check out some of our other reviews on our channel, and also check out our website at filmfreaks.com, and we'll see you in our next review. We'll see you later.
Later.